Okay, guys. So what did I do on July 17th? July 16th first. Let's see. What did I do July 16th? On July 16th, I'm going to go ahead and open up my thing here. On July 16th, let's see what I did. 16th. Okay, let's see what I did here on July 16th. This is all the week of, well, it says the week of July 17th. It starts on a Monday. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I did on that Sunday. I saw a Walmart truck in Weirton. I rode the 1980s, I rode the 1984 Elevette, Wapico, whatever you call it. I rode that one. Still the same. It's a traction elevator. It's a wheelchair-led traction elevator. 2 stops from 1984. Obviously, you all know I have permission to ride that thing almost every single time that I do it. I have permission. Like I said, I don't have permission because you need a key for one to call it. This is the Fairfield Inn. We went there. That's his Otis Hydro in 2008. Nothing special. I figured out that this soap is an Ecolab. Okay. The soap at the Fairfield Inn in the bathroom. I saw the FedEx truck. I have a love for those things. Saw some other trucks. I did some. There was a glitch I did. That was on The Sims 2. And look who came to my house. Pizza. Came to my house to deliver pizza. He was probably happy to get there. I don't know if he came from Soonville or Toronto, but I was really glad that they brought him. The guy with the little airplane head. This guy has the carrot head. I'm just glad that they brought him, not that other one. Because I like him. He's cool. He's a cool dude. That one right there. There's other cool dudes too. Like that. Trust me. If I work for Domino's, I want to have one of those cars. I mean, I have my car, but I have a little carrot head on top of something else. I hope they give it to me. Not say, well, you have to have that. We can't give you that because we don't have any more. Everyone else is using them. I would get one somehow. Trust me. I mean, it'd be hard, but I get it somehow, but I'm not so sure. So that's all I did on that day. Okay, guys. Yep, I saw a pizza with the thing lit up in Steubenville. I saw News 9 at Tim Hortons. And what did I see at Arby's? I didn't see anything at Arby's. It's pretty abandoned. Okay, so let's move on to July 17th. Those aren't your weekday, which is really what's really important right now. I thought we were gonna. I will change the title here. Yes, and I'll change the title here at the end of the stream. Okay, I'll just July 16th because it doesn't start on Monday. It starts on a Sunday. Every week starts on a Sunday, not on a Monday. Well, the weekday starts on Monday, but the actual week starts on. Okay, what did I see on Monday, July 17th? Back at work, I saw a Pepsi truck. I saw 2, not 1, but 3 FedEx trucks at the car dealer. Saw a Comcast. Saw a truck called Snap-on. I thought it was Snap Cab, the elevator cabin. But obviously, the ones who did UPMC Presbyterian did it every passenger elevator that there is. I don't know when he did it, but I think it was in like 2008 or 2009, maybe even early 2010. Probably sometime in 2010. I saw my ThyssenKrupp buddy. Lights were out in the elevator at Trinity East, Service 1, because there was something wrong with it. You guys know what was wrong with it? Right here told me that this elevator here at Trinity East had a very bad roller guide. We were riding up, and it sounded very bad. It sounded like the elevator car was going to drop. That elevator car would have dropped about that roller guy. Thank God for that ThyssenKrupp guy. If we wouldn't have known about that roller guy, that elevator could have dropped to the ground and we would have found ourselves dead, probably. Or terribly injured. Because it's a high-rise, 10, 12-story elevator. Yeah, I went to Trinity East. There's Oldie. We all know and love Oldie. We don't get tired of seeing him. There's a fire alarm, which you guys probably know what that is. Don't tell me you don't know what a fire alarm is. There's a school of nursing. I've told you guys about that before. Root beer float. Yummy. There's pizza again. I see pizza almost every day. FedEx man. Oh, here's something cool. 2 FedEx trucks at the Fort Stewart Mall. There was a little one and a big one. And I didn't get it. There was a little one and a big one. I didn't get it. Why were there 2 at the mall? Why didn't one just deliver to the mall? I don't get it. And I saw some mail trucks in Toronto. Okay? That was this. What did I do on that Tuesday? Let's see, we got one watching right now. What did I do on Tuesday? That happened last year, so don't give me a crap. That's the Mall of Robinson Service Quarter. There's an elevator. Truck I saw, and then, of course, the mail truck. I ended up out here again. I've been there in a while. Strickle's Chiropractic. I can't say why I was there, though, for privacy reasons. I went there about 2 weeks ago. Saw the FedEx man again. There's a mail truck. I saw another FedEx truck, and I saw my UPS buddy. Went to ride the Schindler hydraulic at Valley 1 stall. And then this is him here. He's nuts because he had to go to the bathroom, but his mood was in for hunger. Well, I don't get it. Stanley Steamer. I don't get it. Why would he want to eat food when his bladder needs about to burst? Like, seriously, why would he want to do that? I don't get it. Huh. It's really glitchy. It's from 2005. Sims game. So, all right, moving on to July 19th. 2004 and 2005. It can be very glitchy every once in a while. But otherwise else, it's a pretty good game. Truck, as you can see, in a Budweiser truck. And I saw the Wellsburg, actually. And there's Alessia Manor. And I went into this chapel because I thought they had something in it. Because I saw the exterior of it. You want to know what's funny? When I saw the exterior of it, it just looked like the St. Francis Church that had in it. The exterior just looks like St. Francis Church. I walked in and guess what? They didn't have stairs, but however, it worth coming in because guess what the bathroom had? For those of you who are like hand dryers, look at the bathroom had. That's right, had a hand dryer. And this was in Wellsburg. Were we really in Wellsburg? I know we weren't to see the 1989 Otis hydraulic at the Wellsburg Unity, and there's the outside of the church. The said church looks like St. Francis Church in Toronto, Ohio. Ton of picnic. There's why we were there. The Brooke County Courthouse in downtown Wellsburg is one of the only few buildings that have an elevator in it. And this is one of them. This is the Brooke County Courthouse, and look what they have. They have a vintage Dover that was completely modernized. It was a nice mod, I'll say that much. There's your indicator, your lantern, there's your buttons. There are your certificates. There's your black door. Ew. Yeah, you can always tell this was a Dover with the black buttons on it. Yep. It was an old Dover, and then in the 1980s or something, they completely upgraded it, and they put on this. And they took away the old buttons on it that it used to have on it years and years ago. probably from the 60s or something. I don't know. Yeah, probably from the 60s because they modernized it in the 1980s. There's the exterior of the Brooke County Courthouse out of Wellsburg. I went down there to see if I could find something, but I did find something in the Progress Bank or Progressive Bank. But however, they had 2 security guards sitting in there. And it said X-ray in use, but they had a Dover in there. But they had 2 security guards in there, and I didn't want to bother with that. So I don't know if that building has an elevator or not, but it's part of Wheeling Hospital. Oh, it doesn't. I've been in there before. It doesn't. No, Wheeling Hospital about 30 minutes away from there. It's down towards, like if you left Wellsburg, you gotta keep going. You just keep going straight past Wellsburg. If you're coming from Follansbee, and I would take you down into Wheeling Hospital. You got to catch the interstate. That place has a ThyssenKrupp in it. I've never been in there, but I've been told it has a ThyssenKrupp. There's a U-Haul van that I think I tried to get. That building has a 1989 Otis in it. It looks like a hotel. Kind of funny that it looks like a hotel when it ain't. It's an apartment building. There's a Dollar General Market, which is kind of rare in Wellsburg. There's a FedEx truck. And then there's one of those stock lifts over there. Like Andrew filmed one I know at Virginia Tech. You all know Andrew Reeves. Filmed one of those things at Virginia Tech in Blacksburg, Virginia, with the Wild Eber, and that's what that is. Because it's for the dock, it's for the loading dock. When they get a truck or something, that's what that thing is for right there. You can see the joystick. That's what controls it. Goods Pharmacy has a 2015 Schindler hydraulic, but they're really strict in there. You can see that UPS truck I tried to catch. So that building has a 1989, or I'm sorry, oh God, what year was that elevator installed in Delissio Manor? Well, sometime in the 70s. The pump was replaced when it was flooded back in July 2016. ThyssenKrupp did it because ThyssenKrupp has a contract. Schindler used to, but now they don't. So that one's really nice. So they didn't do anything else to it except upgrade the pump and remodel the first floor. There's a UPS freight truck. We all know and love those. I didn't realize it was there. And that's the Follansbee sign. There's a mail truck at Family Dollar. Nice dairy truck in a Transport America. There's one of those water trucks. Univar. One DHL. And welcome to the town of Weirton. These are 2005 Otis hydraulics. 2006 hydros. They run really well. There's a little one and a big one. It's really neat. That's the springs, that's the shaft access. You can control it from outside the elevator. You can bring it up, bring it down. Whatever you want to do. That's only for the elevator technician use. I know the elevator technician, but yeah, it's the Otis technician. Otis maintains it. But I'm not allowed to say any names, so I don't even know when he was there. But they do have to do the safety tests and some maintenance work sometimes. But right here, they're very nice. Installed. So 2005 Otis cars. They have a stretcher in the stairwell for the paramedics in case there'd be a fire or something, and they can't, or maybe somebody passed out or something, or had a heart attack or something up on the 2nd floor. That's what that is. And one of the elevators are ambulance access. You can't you want to take the stairs obviously with the stretcher. You want to take the elevator, or things won't go well if you take the stretcher on the stairs. I don't want to get that started now. This building right next door is a municipal building, and they have a 1977 Otis hydraulic. But obviously, as you can tell it's been modernized. And here's how you can tell it's been modernized. See the tray lighting up there? Was some of you guys like to call it Otis Lexan, and it probably was. Because of that tray lighting and the fact that the building's very old looking. And also, here's another thing. There's one thing, as you can tell, it's been modernized. There's the Otis plate down there. And then another thing, and here are your buttons, by the way. Another thing, plate up there, 1,000 pounds. The pump's been replaced, and everything on this thing has been replaced except for the interior of it. They just updated the car station, the call station, and they added, probably new smoke head, door equipment, and they put on a new tank unit. I don't know when that was, but it was an okay mod, I'd say. It's not that bad, not the best, but it's okay though. So on to the community center, which you see now one before. This one is a door issue sometimes, but otherwise else it's really nice. It's a 1993 Westinghouse. Else, it's a pretty great elevator. I mean, the indicator's not in good condition, but otherwise else it's pretty good for 1993 Schindler Westinghouse. Yeah, oh, the Schindler, but maybe a Schindler house. Wheelchair lift. Crab access installed in 2000. Let's see, March of 2009. It's about 8 years old. And then, this ain't really interesting. So all you got in the municipal plaza of Weird, West Virginia. So there's 2 Otis Hydros. You got the Cove Church that will up again in it. You got you got the municipal building with that Otis Hydro that's been modded out. Then you got the community center with that Westinghouse Hydro and then that wheelchair lift in the pool area. And you've got the library next door, the old Capitol Dumbwaiter. I haven't seen that thing in ages, and I hope to see that thing real soon. I start school next week, by the way, on the 23rd, so that's why I'm doing some of these live streams. I'll tell you guys, what I did this summer, basically, because I won't be able to do it next week because I'll be getting ready for school. There's a FedEx truck, which we all know and love. See? It's a FedEx ground. All right. Look at that. That didn't have a trailer on it, but that's really weird. There's that FedEx truck again. Aha! Fans, so was that Dairy Queen, Tyco, Simplex, Simplex, Grinnell. Simplex, we all know, is a fire alarm. And obviously, they were at Dairy Queen. They do have a fire alarm system in there it's by a company called, it's called a system sensor. And it's a speaker strobe, and it's up on the ceiling in the bathroom. And it's up on the ceiling out in the hallway, too. And it's loud. I know it can be loud, but it's there. But maybe it's a good thing that it's there. Because there be a real fire, and to say there be a real fire in there, I think that's everybody. I think it scares the heck out of everybody, probably. Let them know that there's a fire in Dairy Queen. Sometimes you have to test them. You never know what it is, but they do have to be tested. Like we have to have fire drills at school. The fire alarms at Dairy Queen, I'll show you what they are too, have to be tested. I hope I have a photo of them. There's a Village Sleep Center truck. Oh, I may. If I don't have a photo in here, I'll check mine from Sunday. Or no, actually, I'll check. Oh, we'll go from July, when we started on that Sunday, July 16th, up to the 24th. Okay. And on that day, you are going to see some stuff that's unexpected on July 23rd, but I don't want to hear anybody saying these things. Okay. You're going to see some other stuff here that you probably don't want to see either. Okay. But you guys got to get to know more about my life. Okay. What I do throughout the day. Right. There's a Village Sleep Center truck, which is pretty unusual and weird because they're from Steubenville. There's a Curtis. I don't know what that is. There's that FedEx again. Ecolab. You all know and love. Oh, boy. Oh, there we go. There's a big old FedEx Freight. That's pretty cool. See? FedEx Freight. FedEx. I like FedEx Freight trucks, honestly. They're pretty cool, actually. I don't hardly see them anymore. I only see them like maybe once or twice a week. Maybe not even all that week. Maybe I only see them maybe every once in a while. That one has that one has a small trailer. That's pretty neat. Maybe he didn't have his other trailer. Well, some of those FedEx trucks actually have 2 trailers on them. I'll show you what I mean here. I'll find an example here. There's a Sip Ice truck. So you guys know the ice machines that oh, hey, the Siren Gang. What's up? McDonald's? Yeah, that's a McDonald's where that FedEx Freight was, and another thing too. We got 2 watching now, but anyways. So what was I gonna say? Maybe this will help me tell me what I was gonna say. So oh yeah. So sometimes you guys go to Walmart and you see the ice machines, or you go to another store and you see the ice machines. That Sip Ice truck is how or Home City Ice is how that ice is where that ice from the ice machine and one of those grocery stores come from. Just remember that, okay? When you see that truck, the store. And Home City Ice is another one. Okay? It's a Coca-Cola truck. There's another FedEx truck. Probably the same one. Ooh, this is rare. I don't know about you guys, but you guys don't know. You guys have never seen. How many of you guys have never seen an icy truck before? You know, it's like sometimes you go to Target and they get a slushy. That's what that is. That's a slushy truck. Icy means slushy, and they sell them at Target. I used to drink them when I went there, but now I don't. I don't ever go to Target. I have not been to Target in about 3 years, maybe. Wow. No, maybe a year. Yeah, I had a it has many years since I had a slushy. They're pretty good actually, and they're icy. So that's pretty cool. There's a nappies truck going across that big bridge at Weirton. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Now you know they head somewhere where they sell slushies at, because icy gets a slushy, and there's some places that sell that stuff. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Never mind. I've been so stressful these last 2 days. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to be happy, and I'll show you guys. I'm not going to really say anything about my stress, but I do want to show you guys something cool. Anyways, that is an icy truck, and it's probably going to Target in Pittsburgh. I don't know where it's going, but it's probably going somewhere where they sell slushies. Maybe Walmart or Weird. I don't know. But it's a pretty cool truck. I've never seen it before. Oh, your elevator Tisson. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hey, elevator Tisson. Hey. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, anytime you guys see an icy truck, I mean, yeah, anytime, or I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so mixed up because I'm so stressed out. I'm trying to get myself together. The reason why I take pictures of these vehicles is because they're pretty cool. Okay, I've never seen them before. I hardly ever see them. Maybe I've never seen them before, and that's why I take their picture. It's a thing I like to do besides riding elevators and stuff. Okay, there's something else I like to do besides riding elevators too, and we're gonna get to that here in a little bit. There's a nappies truck. Nappies. Sometimes you guys watch those Go Animate videos where they say on your punishment day you have to wear nappies. There's a food service called Nappies too. I took that, of course, because I like taking pictures of trucks and stuff, and vans too. But I'm gonna tell you guys a sad story though. Okay. Actually, yeah. I went to Pittsburgh one day. Okay. Or I'm sorry, I was down at. Oh, that's cool. You have a Slurpee? It's cool. Anyways, I went down to 213 one day on May 18th. It was like 5:58 in the evening, or maybe, sometime before 6 o'clock. I went down there, and around 6:02, an ERM truck passed by, and I got it. But I should have had my camera ready for the next thing that passed by, because you guys want to know what passed by? A strange, unusual Otis van passed by. And I'm hoping and praying that I see it again, and I'll be able to get his picture. Maybe even meet the guy that's driving it. Who knows where he's from? He could be from Pittsburgh. I don't know where he's from, but I'd really love to meet him and get his truck. But he was going fast, and I wasn't prepared, and I was pretty depressed. And I also saw another Otis van in Carrollton. I couldn't get it, but it was a little smaller than the one I saw down in 213. It was like one of those minivans. Then I saw a Schiller van in Robinson, which I felt pretty depressed about because I couldn't get it because I didn't have my camera ready. I always got to have my camera ready when I go to a place like that, like Carrollton and stuff, places like that. I got to have my camera ready because you never know what I'm going to see. But I know where the Schiller van was headed. I don't know where that Otis van was headed, but okay. Well, I don't know what you're saying, Albert Tisson, but I'll try and look it up. So what I'm saying is basically what I'm saying is that what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know where the Otis van was headed to. Like when it passed by from Zoom, I don't know where it was from or anything. Or I don't know where the Otis van in Carrollton was going. But I know where the Schiller van was going. In Robinson, in that little Schiller minivan. It was going to the Holiday Inn probably. Because there was an elevator there that was out of service. So that's where it was going probably. There's a Veterans Bridge. It's a pretty neat bridge. There's an arch bridge, as you guys can see. Well, what do you mean by yellow pole? Let's see here. What yellow pole are you talking about? I don't get it. Oh, that's a manufacturing plant. D.W. Dickey? That's a manufacturing plant over in Tisson. They don't have anything there. I looked up Ohio Elevator records. They don't have anything there. That's just a manufacturing plant for cement. Yeah, that's what that is. This is a bridge again. All right, so that's it for July 19th. July 20th? What did I do then? Let's find out. Well, and this day wasn't so interesting. I just got mail truck, wrote a router truck, and pizza, of course. I get pizza almost every day. There's been days that I haven't gone, but most of the days I get pizza. So that's the name. That's what we call those carrot heads. Name for a Domino's delivery car with one of those little magnets on top of them. Here's another ice company that delivers ice to like the grocery stores. Home City Ice. I was looking in there. Huh. They're from Bridgeport. We'll have to look up their facility and see if there's any trucks there. There's a UPS truck. Oh, no, I love those. I got free watching now. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I even took it. There's a Walmart truck. Jefferson County Industrial Park. There's a FedEx ground in Richmond. That's not interesting. This is on America. Oh, did you guys know that building down there? Not now, Elevator Tisson. Do you guys know what that Sign America is? It's like about 17 minutes from where I live. It's out in Richmond. They make all kinds of signs there, like for GameStop, like those retailers, like restaurants, retailers, those famous ones and stuff. Like GameStop, Eden Park, stuff like that. That's what that place is for. Like, I know you're not trolling, but I'll do it later, okay? And I thought I already told you what that yellow pole is. That yellow pole, D.W. Dickey. I thought I already told you what that was. I don't know what that is. But that's they make all kinds of signs down there. It's like retail signs, restaurant signs, that sort of thing. There's a Davis truck down there too. Jefferson Lake, which is about like maybe 3 or 4 minutes away from Sign America. Look at this place. This place is absolutely gorgeous. I can't say anything because it's a really nice place to go. If I could want to go fishing or something. It's out here in Richmond, as you can see right down here. Okay. Yes, I did take it on the iPhone 6S, and it was taken on Friday, July 21st at 11:22 in the morning. Let's continue on. All right, here is something that I've never done before, okay? I seen that I went to my friend's house, okay? Really happy when I told you guys this. They had a lot of chores to do. And I felt very bad that they had to do all those chores. But you know what I did? I stepped in. I literally stepped in and helped them with their chores. I had to water these flowers here and stuff. And I didn't do too bad, honestly. I did pretty nice, actually, watering these flowers here. Yeah, I did pretty nice. And I also had to clean the house too. We had to take a we had to take a sponge and we had to like wash the house down. That's a lot of work. I don't have to do that much, but these people are farmers and they have a lot to do. Trust me, I wouldn't want to live with them. I shouldn't have even showed this with it. It's giving out privacy stuff. There's a picture of me with my friend. Looks like I have nice friends and stuff. I don't think you guys are supposed to see this. Yeah, most of these photos from July 21st are not photos you're supposed to see. I can show this one here. There's a grill. It's all closed up. They have a nice little patio there, as you can see. I'm not going to show the videos because I'll get in trouble. That's a group photo. I'm not saying any names either. So don't be saying, well, what are the names? They look stupid. I don't want to hear anything about them. They're nice people. I'll get you guys saying anything mean about the people whose house I went to. You guys are going to be kicked from the stream. You'll probably never be my friend again. Okay. Oh, shirtless. They have horses. Those things on their eyes. They can't see real well, and those help them see. Pretty neat. House right there. I shouldn't have said the other photo either. They have DirecTV, it looks like. There's Lake again. So after going there, oh, there's that FedEx again. Look what else I rode. Look what I rode that day after I went there. Couldn't resist riding the ThyssenKrupp Isis out at Marin and Green in Steubenville. That thing never gets boring. A European ThyssenKrupp, it never gets boring. It's probably one of the best elevators in, besides Trinity's. There's a lot of good elevators in Jefferson County. I mean, they're not the best, but they're great. There's our FedEx truck. No cash on board. Oh, there's Pizza. Alexander the Great. Hey, does anybody know who Alexander the Great is? If you guys know who Alexander the Great is, comment below. Carpet guy. He's something else. There's Kroger's elevator. As you can tell, it's keyed off. But yeah, feel free to tell me what Alexander the Great is. I know who he is, but I want you guys to see if you know who he is. Yeah, but Kroger's elevator is locked off. I'd appreciate it too. There's a botched fire alarm control panel. I don't know what that is. There's a pool station. There's a fire alarm strobe one stealing. Oh my. There's a dying mall. What do you mean? There's a dying mall. Huh. I don't get it. Okay. July 22nd. 1st. Now we move on to July 22nd. All right. What are you doing July 22nd? I got a pretty bad burn from laying down in the sun at that house I went to. There's some mail trucks. Look at this. There's this old freight elevator, but I don't know if they ever use it or not, but it's this ambulance building. That's closing. There's a lot of stuff that's closing, elevator Thyssen, and it's pretty sad, but there's nothing we can really do about it, huh? All we can do about it is just hope pray something else goes into that place that closed down. There's an old freight elevator. It's an Otis, but I don't think they ever use it, though. And it's manual. It's from the 1920s or 1930s century, 1930 era. But I don't know if they ever use it or not. But when they inspected it, it passed inspection. That's good. The Annabelle Business Center. There's right there is the elevator shaft. All right here is the elevator shaft of that big freight elevator on the outside. It goes inside too, but it's about 5 floors, and I think it's like it's like constant pressure. The machine room's up there, as you can see. Yeah, it's an old warehouse that was turned into a ambulance and business center. There's a Speedway oil truck. Didn't say Speedway though. Fresh coffee. All right. There's a roll dryer. Got Spankies. Look at that sink. I like that sink. Elevator Thyssen. There's a hand dryer. Let me show you it. Roll dryer. And look at that. You see what? You know what's funny? It's right above the toilet. Huh. That's pretty strange. That it's right above the toilet. Yep. Jefferson County Health Department advises you to wash your hands before you leave the bathroom for your good health. That thing's really neat too. That hand dryer is right above the there's me. It's right above the toilet. That's pretty. No, room to dry your hands. Huh. There's a dining room at Spanky's, which is now Murray's. There's a strange CLA's truck on Saturday, but yeah, they're doing some floor remodel at Trinity West. You can see there's some new flooring. They're going to lay down some new flooring in some place at Trinity West. Probably like where the elevator hallway is, on like the old Otis cars. Like where that hallway, that little intersection is on G, they're probably going to lay down new tile there. But they're not going to do anything to the elevators. They already did something to the elevators about a year ago. They put new wood in, and they put an LED ceiling. The flooring was already placed before this was redone. This cab here in the old Otis car. But now they're going to put a new tile in that area. I think it's already down now. But there's nothing. It doesn't affect these elevators. So, and the new cabs don't even affect the elevators. These old Otis elevators here. I was talking to the ThyssenKrupp technician, and he was telling me that they are talking about they might talk about a price of these cars, and if they talk about a price of these cars, I'll be getting a couple car stations from them, because these elevators are like a childhood elevator to me. Even though they're for patient and staff use only, they're still a childhood memory to me, because I used to ride them when I was just a little boy. And I remember the door operator and the old cabs and everything. I think I have a picture of the old cab somewhere, but it's on my other computer, which is running very poor right now. So these cabs are pretty, they're okay. They actually make the elevator really interesting. They make it look new and old. There's the interior, by the way. Looks like a new elevator, or an old elevator that's just freshly modernized. But the elevator, otherwise replacing, they've taken away those lanterns over there. They just updated the walls and they put in the LED ceiling. They didn't do anything else to them. And there's one of the interlocks. There, you guys want to see the door equipment on the old Otis cars at Trinity West? All right. That's called the interlock. Okay, that's called the interlock. That's the roller brush for it. Or no, I'm sorry. I don't know. The roller brush is for the machine. I don't know what that is. But equipment. There's like the hole that makes the door. There's what makes the door. That's the door operator. It's called the door operator right there. That's the chain that opens and closes the door. The elevator.
What in the world?
That's what makes that weird old Otis sound.
I'm going to tell you.
What would they did to the 6 button? Trinity West and this one. So that's no, they did replace the on it, but they replaced it. It still doesn't mean anything, no. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything, no. Because the Dover cars still have the bumper on them. They're from the 80s, by the way. One's from 1980, one was from 1989. Huh? I'll do Old City Park as soon as I'm done with this. Yeah, we've seen these Dovers several times. They're even in my class before. We talked about them before, I think. Yeah, we talked about it before in chapter 3. Like the elevators in Trinity Health System. Dover. This looks like the beach. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this looks like the beach? To the beach. If not go to the beach, maybe just, go down there. There's the door. That's like it's called a Janus sensor, and that's what the old Otis cars have at Trinity West.
Yeah, okay, now.
There's the rest of the door equipment. That's a car number 3. That's car number 3's interlock and stuff. It's made by Taylor. And there's 3 of them. Guys, I'm going to show you guys something right now, but please be advised that this is very stupid, because this guy actually told a lie on me. Please do not say, "Oh, Ryan, it was your fault because you did sneak into the OR." Listen, you guys need to see this video. I literally snuck behind.
You don't want me coming out?
Behind the guy's back and took a video of what he was doing. I'm not going to put on anything on any social media though, but because it'd be stupid if I did that. I'd probably get in trouble. Just see the video, okay? He said I was in the operating room. As you guys heard, the security guard said I was in the operating room. I mean, there's like a code reader to get back into that area on both of the sides. There's 2 ways into that area, and that's all secured. That's all secured back there, and it's all sterilized. I would never do something like that. When you get off the elevator on free, you have to like there's four double doors right there, and you got to enter a code to get past those doors. And there's other doors on the other side too, where the waiting area is, like when you have surgery, like your parent or something, or your child's having surgery or something. There's a code there too. You can't get past those doors. It's off limits, that area. That's all sterilized. Nobody's getting past those doors unless they're a member of the operating room or they're having surgery or something. No way. House. Nobody's getting past those doors ever. Because they're authorized to be in that area. So I don't want to hear anybody say, Ryan, you probably snuck in there and yelled. Use the key. Are you back in the area? No, I would never do something like that. And I would never walk into an operating room during a procedure. Hey, I'm going to tell you guys something right now, and this is the truth. Guys, listen, this is the truth, okay? So don't be giving me anything saying, Ryan, oh, you probably didn't know that. You probably just made that up. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? If I was stupid enough and I walked into the operating room during a procedure, I'd be arrested right off the bat. I'd be arrested for going into the operating room during a procedure. I'd probably have to pay, my parents would have to pay a big fine too for that, because that'd be very dangerous if I cost somebody's life. And it'd start the procedure and everything. And that person could die. And it'd be all thanks to me for going into the operating room during the procedure. I would never do something like that, ever would I do something like that, ever. And I will never do it, because it's illegal. I'm sure that riding these freight elevators is illegal and everything, but going into the operating room is a big no during a procedure. So, there's the outside of Trinity West. I'm never allowed back there again. Oh, darn, is that a dinosaur? Wow. Let's see what we got today. That's good. Okay. Bus. I didn't really like what this kid said about his parents, but that's been settled, though. And I'm glad. So that's it for July 22nd. We're going to go on to July 23rd, and then we're going to stop on July 24th. Or we're that whole week. Maybe we'll go that whole week, too. Okay, we'll go that whole week, okay? Okay. We'll actually do it. We won't do August 3rd, because we already know what I did on August 3rd. I went to Canton, Ohio, after 3 years. I've only been to the hospital twice. I mean, three times, my bad. I was there one time for a reason, and the other 2 times I went back and see my favorite Otis cars. Almond Hospital. You got a lot of stuff there, but a lot of stuff's not public. And there's other stuff that's public there. I get it. Alright, let's continue on. Okay. Let's continue on here. July 23rd, Pittsburgh. Woohoo! Alright, what did I do in Pittsburgh? You guys probably saw that I went to the UPMC. Huh. Nope, I did not go to the UPMC this time. However, in October, excuse me, in October, oh, excuse me, in October, I'm probably going to go back there. Okay, this will be the very last time I ever ride those Honda cars, because they're going to be, I was already informed they're going to be completely replaced by next year. They'll be completely replaced. New controller, new machines, probably a new CIP, new car station, new call station, stuff like that. That'll probably be my last ride on them ever. And I wonder where a couple of those panels will go from them. Only the good Lord knows. But I'm sure it'll be in a better place. Those two car stations. There's a Fort Pitt Tunnel for those of you. If you guys don't know where the Fort Pitt Tunnel is, if you live in Pittsburgh, okay, then you're nuts. I'm pretty sure you guys have been through these tunnels before. Especially if you've lived in Pittsburgh all your life, you've probably been through these tunnels before, the Fort Pitt tunnels. But you probably long enough to know that this maybe that you no. Hold on here. You've probably been through these tunnels before, but then realized that in 2015 or 2014 they raised the ceiling for trucks. And excuse me, right there is a good old city. I know it's a bad picture, but that's first of all, that's the Monongahela River, but you can see some of the city. There we go. There's Fifth Avenue Place over there, which is closed on Sundays. There's PBG Place. There's Gateway Apartments. There's a Wyndham over there. I have no idea what's in that building. There's a Post Gazette. There's a 21 Stanwyck Street. And then there's BNY Mellon Tower. And then all the way, like, there's PBG Place there. And that little, you guys see where that arrow is right there with that little black pole right there? That's the U.S. Steel Tower, the tallest building in Pittsburgh. And the I don't know if you guys see the Golf Tower now or Culver's Building, or you can't see the Oliver Building or the Omni William Penn Hotel, but they're there. They're there. There's some you can't. I don't want. Yeah, we're going the right way. Okay, we're gonna first make our way up to Oakland. There's McGee Hospital. Looks like they have a new expansion there. Yeah, they have a new expansion. I've only been there once because my one cousin was born there. And I do remember those Dover cars. I do remember those Marshall cars that were in the front. I do remember riding those when I was just a little boy. Because my aunt took me to ride on them, and she had to look up, and there was a mirror there, and I saw myself. I do remember those. Those are modern, like in the 90s, like 1999 or 1998. They're from the 70s, I think. But I know they've been modernized at some point. I don't know when, but they didn't do too bad. It's not a bad mod. It's actually a pretty great mod. Two watching still. So that's McGee. I don't know when I'll go back there, but I heard they're really strict there. UPMC is not as strict as McGee because like now if I went into the operating room at UPMC, which I would never do, then they'd probably kick me out. But they don't care if you take pictures of the elevators at UPMC Presbyterian or Montefiore. But at McGee, they are really strict. I don't even think they'll let you upstairs unless you're visiting somebody or you have a validated reason to be upstairs. I don't think they'll let you upstairs because it's a secure hospital. It's a birth hospital, literally. McGee. Oakland. There's the Rite Aid. There's one of the buses. There's the Litchfield building. It's three of the Litchfield towers. Pretty neat how they're built. I wonder what's up there. That building all the way up there. We're going to find out right now. Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh, founded in 1787. 1776 was when America was founded. In 1787, the University of Pittsburgh was founded. There's a Soldiers and Sailors Museum. I don't know what that is. Look at a little tower up there. It looks like. I don't know what's in there, but that's a that's a Soldiers and Sailors Museum right there. There's the Wyndham in Oakland, which used to be the Holiday Inn. Look at that crane. It's pretty cool. I wonder what they're using that crane for. Uh-oh. 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 Here's another thing besides the 4-bit tunnels. If you've lived in Pittsburgh all your life, okay, I know PA elevators, or lived in the area of the Pittsburgh area, you definitely know that building is right there. That's right, the good old Cathedral of Learning. And which elevator are we going to be riding today, then? Well, it all depends. Let's see. Which floor are we going to go to is the question. Now, this is, like, messed up, okay? This needs a little help. Because when I went to push a floor, like, I wanted to go up to 36, it was going to free. And hard enough, or maybe it wasn't responding right, because these things are terribly busy. They're always busy. Because a lot of people like to go there and go up to that 36th floor and take a lot of pictures and stuff. Because it is a public building. It's probably the only public building. Only a public high-rise in Pittsburgh, because all the buildings in downtown that I pointed out, like have turnstiles and security guards and stuff, and they won't let you go upstairs unless you have a validated reason. I have no idea how PA elevators gets into the U.S. Steel Tower. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I wonder how it gets in there without getting past the turnstiles and security. We're not going to worry about that right now, obviously. We'll get to that another time. But we are going to get to the point where we do go to downtown Pittsburgh from July 23rd and see what's open on Sunday. We'll find out what we'll see. We'll just kind of talk about what's going to be going on in the future when we go down there next time. But right now, let's stick to the Cathedral of Learning here. Yep, there's the control panel. There's your call station, your key, your calculator, whatever you call it. There's your elevator sign. Ooh. Okay. Elevator L. Look at this elevator lobby. It's pretty neat. These elevator doors were replaced. It used to be an ugly plaid color. Now Otis actually replaced the doors on them on the outside and put those two lights there. Otis got their hands on all of these cars here. They even did. They did the cabs. They did everything on these. Nothing on these elevators is original. I don't know about the machinery. I know that not the cabs have been redone. They've updated the controllers. They updated the car station. They updated these things were completely replaced. They even had an article about it. I'm trying to find it, but now Cathedral of Learning elevator replacement. It started about 3 years ago, and it took about 3 years, 2 to 3 years just to do it. There it is, right there. It was complete in March or April. It was April of 2016 or May of 2016 when they completed the project. They started in 2014. We're not going to read them, but obviously this was a big replacement to the elevator system and a big update to the Cathedral of Learning. Pretty nice. It's a nice mod, though. I didn't get anything from these elevators, sadly, but I do have a car station that does. It's like it's similar to it, but it doesn't have like 30 some floors on it. Only has 5 floors. Came out going in Robinson. There's the indicator on it. There's the doors. Doors closing, going up. There's that thing. It tells you which floor it's going to, which floor it's called on. This one has this one's kind of set up interesting because it has the it's kind of slanted. This car right here, the cab. Look what they have in the basement. That's right. Look at this baby. Oh yeah, baby. Look at this bad boy. This is the freight elevator at the Cathedral of Learning in Pittsburgh, PA. Look at this thing. Quick ride on this because I know it was dangerous and it was really wrong, but I just kind of took a quick ride on it. I couldn't resist. It's a 2-stop hydro, piston pump hydro. It's an old, I don't know what it is. It's okay, Ryan, bear with me. It's a rotary. It's called a rotary. Or no, it's a Westbrook or something. I think it's a Westbrook or rotary, but it runs really nice. There's not enough room for me though. I had to kind of cram in that thing, and I'll show you why I had to cram in. You have kitchen freights, like Trinity East, but it's way different than Trinity East. It's older too. They've updated the pump on it in 2005. The pump was updated on it. It used to be a traction elevator. Then they updated the pump on it. Because it probably wasn't running right when it was traction. There's a cabinet, and that's why it wasn't running right, because of that trash bin. I was going to move that trash bin out, but if somebody would have found that the trash bin is out freight over, then they would have known somebody was using it. And they probably have cameras too, so. I didn't move the trash bin. I just had to cram in that thing and take a quick ride. I did film it, but I'm not going to put it on YouTube, though. The doors are old peely, but they have a scissor gate inside of it. This is all original, this freight elevator, except for the tank on it and the controllers. It's all original, except for the tank and controller. The doors are very finicky. Okay, I wrestled with it and I actually won. I actually had to like lean down to get the doors open on it, from inside and outside. They need to replace maybe oil down the doors or something, or replace it. I don't want them to replace the doors. Maybe they just oil it down or clean it up or something. Because I did see that it had a lot of rust. Up a little bit, but yeah. Otherwise else it's a pretty old. It runs really well, honestly. It runs very well. It's not. It does bump when you get to the second floor if you ever level it. If you go take it too far, but otherwise else it runs like a charm. This thing. There's been no problems with it today ever since. I don't even think Otis had any problems with it. The only thing they did, like I said, was replace the pump on it in the controller in 2005 or 2006. I don't know, but it's still pretty much original. Yes, I couldn't get the door shut, so I left it at that. I'd probably be thinking, who would do something like this? Me, of course, but they don't know who I am. They probably wouldn't have known I did it. Look at this. They have this elevator shop in the basement. I don't know what it's for, but I think it's for the Otis techs here. Like when the Otis Techs work here, I think this is their elevator shop that they can get parts out of it and stuff for the high-rise elevators. I don't know about the other elevators. I'd like to transfer elevators and stuff. Speaking of transfer elevator, there is something I want to show you guys. Yeah, the call station on all the other floors is different, by the way. And they have the original brails, too, on most of the floors. And they have new brails and old brails on these ones. But, yeah, I think this is the only thing that they left original was the door frames on all the other floors, and the braille is on them, too. They still have the Westinghouse braille. Some of them have new brails, but all the other floors, you know, they probably were thinking, well, we don't have enough brails to do all the floors. It would take forever just to let's put on new brails. And it's a high-rise building, too. That's what they probably figured. So that's the only thing that they left original was the brails and the door frames on the outside. The door frames inside were completely replaced. But otherwise else, it's a pretty good mod. And they left the plate there too, but they don't have the buttons inside of it. No, they left the call plate inside. I mean the call station plate on the door frame on the outside, but they didn't leave the buttons, so I don't know what they did with the buttons. They probably threw them away or something. But yeah. That's still there. And the brails are still there. Most of the floors have the original brails, and there are some floors that have new brails, like the lobby and the 16th floor. So yeah, and I went here on my birthday, my 16th birthday too, and that's when I got the 16th floor brails. Was on my birthday when I went here on January 7th of 2017. I've been to the Cathedral of Learning 2 times actually now. I do want to go back in October when I go to UPMC Montefiore. It's a really nice place to go to when you're in Pittsburgh as an elevator filmer and a tourist, as you like architecture and stuff. All right, let's continue on. I think that's the elevator equipment room for like one of the elevator shafts or something for the elevators that don't go to B. For the rest of them that don't go to B, or is the equipment room for that Schindler car up on the 2nd floor. Or maybe it's just they have a stage lift there. Somebody told me they had a stage lift there. Maybe that's what it's for. Or not for the freight, because you already see the freight machine. That's probably for the stage lift or for the elevator cars that don't go down to the basements. There's only 2 free that go down to the basement. Those 2 and then that freight car. That freight car doesn't go up to all the other floors, so it only gets 2 floors. They have a phone. A GA Electronics phone. That's why I think there's an emergency or something. Ooh, it looks like Otis was working there. I know they weren't working there on Sunday. They don't even work on Sunday. I don't think any elevator technicians work on Sunday unless they have to. But they left the shaft light on it. You can see there's the pit for it. Can't see it that well, but there's the pit for one of the high-rise elevators. This is the service elevator. Pretty tall, but it's in the passenger bank. It doesn't matter which one you get. 36. Here's a good view of Oakland and Pittsburgh. Let's see what we can see up here. Well, there's the Children's Hospital over there, I believe. Yeah, I think that's Children's Hospital. There's the Soldiers and Sailors Museum. There's the Wyndham and University Center roof. I don't know what's in there, but it's a pretty nice neighborhood, it looks like. Up. Oh, that's not UPMC. I don't think you can see UPMC Presbyterian from up on the roof of the Cathedral of Learning. No, I don't think you can see the UPMC Presbyterian from the roof of Cathedral of Learning, the 36th floor. Here's another view. Let me zoom in here so you guys can see. Again, it's a pretty nice neighborhood. There's a water tower, looks like, that blue thing right there. It was a cloudy day, but it was a really nice day to go up there and take some pictures. There's the Wyndham down there. I haven't been in any of those buildings over there, but yeah, again, it looks like they're building something right there. It's a pretty nice neighborhood. There's a view down. There's a construction crane. I wonder what they're building down there. Yep. Nice view, all right. Up, up, up. There's the O car. I'm pretty sure we all remember the O car. Old Westinghouse traction car, and then they replaced it. They converted it to a Gen 2 in 2015. And they did a pretty nice job on it. Let's take a look at the new car. Well, they removed the wall padding from last time. Yep, there are your buttons. I tried going to one of the floors, but obviously it was locked off. I did get to ride on my birthday, though, which is pretty nice. Some student let me go up and then let me go back down and send me back down. So I want to give that student a big thanks for making that happen. On YouTube, so go check it out. Type in O car to Cathedral of Learning. It'll probably be on there. Kind of strange. It was my first time, and I got to ride the O car. It was on my birthday too. I was actually the first to ride that O car, probably. I don't know about PA elevators, but I think I was the first one to ride it after it's been modded and film it. There's your indicator. There's your door. Oh yeah, the door frame. All that. All this stuff. Everything on this car is replaced. The door frames on the outside were left original, but otherwise else everything's been replaced on this thing. You obviously can tell that. There's the control cabinet for it, which is pretty blurry. And there's some other views of Oakland too. I don't know. That's not UPMC. That's a pretty neat building down there. It's probably one of the museums. That's the Carnegie Museum down there. They're doing a mod down there too right now. I think Otis is doing that. Otis has pretty much everything at the university except for that hospital at UPMC Presbyterian at Montefiore. I think Schindler has that. And ThyssenKrupp and Otis too. No, they have the Falk Clinic. Otis has the Falk Clinic. They have Otis cars in there. Recent mod. Oakland. Looks like there's a road over there. All right. Let's see. Now you can't see UPMC Presbyterian from the 36th floor. There's one of the learning. There's one of the classroom floors. See, there's the new Braille's right there. There's old Braille's right there. Huh. Pretty neat. There's one of the elevator caps. There's that Schindler elevator, that cheap Schindler. Haha. Yeah, I hate to say this, guys, but this Schindler is pretty cheap. Floor. It's pretty cheap. Because this is a 2-stop hydro. Nothing special. The P car. Probably peed his pants. That's why it's so cheap. And you know what's funny? When you get off this elevator on the bottom floor, there's a restroom too. That's why it's always called the P elevator. There's the inside of it. There are your buttons. Pretty neat. No, that's not the first elevator installed. None of those Westinghouse elevators in the high-rise bank are the first installed. You probably use it as a construction elevator. Probably one that's that service elevator, probably, that I took a picture of on the inside. Those handrails look like they've never been replaced. Somebody said they were, but they didn't. I don't think they replaced them. There's the other side. Aha! This is something I didn't get last time. This is one of the good old nationality rooms. Look at this. This is one of the nationality rooms at the Cathedral of Learning. Look at this. Very cool. There's a view down to the lobby. Yeah, look at this architecture. For those of you who are in Pittsburgh and you like architecture and stuff, you definitely need to stop at this building. It's up in Oakland. It's like 12 minutes away from downtown Pittsburgh in the city. But it's worth coming up here because this is beautiful architecture and stuff. Huh, look at that stuff. Looks like that that P car had freight elevator walls, but they covered them up. Huh. Must have been a mod or something. I don't know. Look at those lines. I don't know if you guys know about those lines on the wall, but they're pretty neat, pretty snazzy. Huh. Here is something that I almost forgot to get a picture of. This is the control panel. Okay. I'll do it later, okay? We're still at the Cathedral of Learning, elevator Thyssen. There's your annunciator. The O cars, shuttle car O car is always up on 36. They use it, but not often, no. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Those are probably... Pretty... Oh, this is weird. Oh, I get it. Huh, what's feeder 1 and feeder 2? There's fire service. So you turn it in, it'll turn all the elevators into fire service, including the O car. Not the P car, the freight car, or anything. It's just probably all of these elevators we put in the fire service. And the one up on the 36th floor when you'd have to return, because it'd already be parked there. The other ones would return to the ground floor, though. I don't know what that's for. That's probably for like the machine room or something. There's the door equipment for the Otis cars. It used to be Western. Yeah, they updated everything on these things. You can always tell these were Westinghouse at one time. If any of you know if they replaced the door equipment on these, please let me know. On the high-rise cars at the Cathedral Learning, please let me know. Okay? It'd be helpful. There's a throne. Took a picture, but I didn't sit in it, though. There's the Alumni Hall. They had 5 Westinghouse traction cars in there, which they were sadly closed on Sunday. I was going to go there, but they were closed. Bailey Whalen, there's a bus for you. If you're watching this, there's a bus for you. Port 40. There's a Wyndham elevator. This is something new. Well, it's not new because I've ridden one at the Hotel Monaco in downtown. I don't know if you guys seen that video or not, but I filmed it before, and I think somebody else filmed it too. But there are your buttons, and it's pretty. I think Schindler or a company called Hadfield did it, or I don't know who did it, but it's a pretty nice. It's an okay mod. It's a really nice mod actually. Innovation package. I think this used to be a Westinghouse or Montgomery or one time, like Jared said to me before. But or maybe even an Otis. But they did a really nice job on it though. And I think it was modded like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, I'd say it used to be it is a Holiday in Wyndham. But it was these elevators were modded about 4 years ago when he renovated the hotel. There's 3 elevators. That one's a service elevator. Stuff. Oh, Lee. What's behind that door, I wonder? Hi, Uncle Tim. So, and look at this. There's a service elevator. And you know what? I took a ride on it. 10 passengers, so 16 passengers. There's a service elevator. I took a kind of took a quick ride on it. There's the inside of it. Oh yeah, I see the difference on this one than the passenger cars. Wait, there's a 9th floor? Oh no. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, this is interesting right here. The lights in are a little interesting. There's a cap. There's a door. This is a very interesting service elevator. It's a public elevator too. Here's UPM's University Center. Oh, Jared. PA elevators. Here you go. You were like, okay, this is probably the ones in the Forbes parking garage. Nope. You realize that it wasn't the one in the Forbes parking garage. There's 2. We got the one with the single speed door. Looks like the UPMC Kaufman building or it. Those probably used to be like this at one time. And then Otis did those over in like 2005 or 2006, like I said, along with the visitor cars. It's over? Wait, I don't know. I think I don't know. There's your buttons. All these top floors are locked off on the weekends. These floors are open though for the Wyndham parking. There's the front of it. UPMC University Center. And it's not part of Montefiore Presbyterian. It's like Montefiore is like right down the street from there. It's about 5 minutes away, but if you walk, it's like 10 minutes. This is part of the Wyndham, actually. It's like a medical building, literally, like the Kaufman building. But
What in the world?
okay, I get it.
Good grief, Brian. You're not gonna have any. You only have a couple tissues left.
This one was working.
I went through a whole box of tissues almost. Want me to lay down?
No, hon. Oh yeah, hon.
When do you want me to?
I'll let you know, okay?
Come here. Give me a hug. Tell me when you're ready for your cookies. I'll be out in the kitchen cleaning, okay? You'll be okay. I love you. You're a nice boy.
Alright guys, that's the UPMC University Center. Then we're gonna get ready to head downtown here in a little bit. Okay. We're gonna see some cool stuff downtown. Alright. You know I had low battery on my phone. We're gonna see what we can ride. Huh. Let's go downtown. There's the UPMC University Center again. There's a UPS drop-off box, which we all know and love. There's a lobby of the UPMC University Center. There's a Cathedral of Learning. There's a, looks like they're building an elevator there. I wonder what it's going to be. There's a stairway and then there's an elevator. I wonder what kind of elevator it will be. Somebody said it's going to be an Otis, but I'm not so, probably. All right, let's continue on. Let's head our way to downtown. There's a nice building right there. I wonder what that is over there. That's right, that's UPMC. Downtown, here we come. There's downtown Pittsburgh. Place garage. Look at doing some construction there. Well, they are doing construction. They're doing heavy construction in the building right now. They're renovating the lobby and everything in this building. We're going to go there when we're done, elevator Tyson. Let's give me a little bit of time, okay? This is actually probably going to last about 2 hours, but I don't really care though, because I just want you guys to get to know more about my life and what I've done this summer, basically. Yeah, this was done in like 2011 or 2010 by Hadfield. Used to be a Westinghouse, as you can see. I don't know if everything's original on it, but I know the controllers and the car station would be placed on it. Hall station too. There's the buttons on it. Guys, like probably thinking, what doesn't want to be on that camera, huh? Yeah, you can see they're doing construction in the building right now. It's called the Town Place building. For those of you just going on this building right here. I like this elevator cab. Oh, wow. Look at the charm, Ryan Reedy. Look at the charm, Ryan Reedy. Look at the charm, Ryan Reedy. Guess what, Ryan Reedy? A security guard was outside of 2 Gateway Center. Guess what you got to do? You got to ride the elevators in 2 Gateway Center. These are the elevators with Tyler equipment at 2 Gateway Center. Look at this. Wow. Woo! Big pat on the back for that. Big pat on the back for getting past security in a building like this. It'd be impossible during the week, probably. There are your buttons. When they're not letting up, there they are. Look at the cabs are redone, obviously, as you can tell. I don't know who did it, but they did a really nice job with it. These were Westinghouse, but then they upgraded them. There's a map of the building. You don't have a service elevator. There's the original Westinghouse lantern. There's the elevator lobby on 20. There's fire service. That's new. Westinghouse Selectomatic. You got 9 elevators there. Good deal. And there they are in the lobby. There's an exit sign up there for you exit sign fans. 2 Gateway Center. See? Ooh, look at this. This parking garage has an original Otis. Wow. Holy moly. Wowzers. Nowzers. Wow, B. Look at this. There's your Otis plate. Wow. Even though I got stuck up on the 9th, on the 12th. Hello, what's this? Here's the old lantern. Call station, but what's this? Why is that? Whoa, why is that barrier by the elevator? Oh, I hope it's just a maintenance repair and not something serious. Oh, no. Oh no. I couldn't even ask, what's all this stuff doing here on the basement floor? Why is all this Otis equipment here? That's right. The elevators in the Stemic Street garage are being murderized. Wonder what they'll look like when they're done. Wonder where that call station will go. That's just for the parking attendant. Good luck, Otis. Do a nice job on the mall. Don't make it look bad. I had these for my profile picture originally, but when I found out that James Brock died, he will be missed, by the way, and I'll try and do a tribute video before I go back to school. When he died, I had to change. Andrew advised me to literally to change my profile pic to show support for his family and friends. And I did. There's a Stanley Street garage, and there's some offices on top of it. There's the Gateway station. I feel bad I didn't get the call station. I forgot it. Sometimes I forget when we're taking pictures, and I feel pretty sad about it. Try and zoom in on the call station. You guys see it. It's a C.J. Anderson call station. And these were installed in 2011 and 2012. There's a subway train. Pre-train fans. I did do something brave. I did ask my friend who took me if we could ride the subway to the other side, and he said, no, we don't know. We could get lost. We looked at the map, we would get lost. It runs all around the city, and it goes to South Hills Village, too. There's a cab inside the elevator. Door right there. If anyone knows what these are right here, please let me know, okay? We're going to go until August 5th, okay? Yeah, we're going to go until August 5th. August 6th, okay? There's the back of the cab. Diamond Building. And over there is PNC Plaza. I don't know what's in that building. I don't know the name of that building. They have Westinghouse Dover units over there. And then this building has 3 old Westinghouse units. But sadly, there's K&L Gates over there with Otis Compass. You have security guards in the lobby. There's the Diamond Building. And as you can see, there's our original Westinghouse with a triangle call button. But they are now in the process, you can see, of being, you can obviously tell. That one's still original. Look what I found in Pittsburgh in a parking garage. Once was here, and then they replaced it with this. And this is my, fifth one that I've ever ridden in my life. They also have another one, too. It's a Schindler, but I didn't ride it, though. This is better than nothing. This was pretty nice, actually. It's called the 6 and Penn Garage. And then there's the downtown Pittsburgh. There's a Roosevelt Arms Apartments elevator. It's a Hadfield. Looks like a recent mod, but somebody told me it was done in 2011 or 2012. Pretty nice mod, though. Innovation package. Like the Wyndham. There's the indicator. Up there in the lantern. Forefront. There's the original Otis thing up there. Indicator plate. Yep, it used to be an Otis. Autotronic, like the Oliver building. That. So has some character to it. And there's the original Otis thing right there. Probably used to have one of those cranks on them. Just like the Oliver building, but sadly, they've been replaced completely. Let's see. They still have that. It's okay. It's a nice mod, actually. I expect better, but Otis Autotronic. Big thanks to the security guard for letting me in that building, by the way. He's called the Roosevelt Arms Apartments. Let's see. Westinghouse at the Town Place building. Look at that. It still has the original call station. On some of the floors. Wow. Ooh. Commercial elevator. Modernized them. Oh yeah, I do want to tell you guys a really sad story about the Town Place building. Okay, in the parking garage at the Town Place building, like in the middle of the parking garage, right next to these elevators, was an old Westinghouse traction elevator. It was a little elevator, but then um, it was an old elevator. I don't like the word "was" when it comes to old elevators. Sadly, they gutted the thing last year, so it's rest in peace for that one. But there's other original elevators in the city of Pittsburgh too, which we're about to see right now. There's a Courtyard Marriott van. The Weston parking garage elevators are original, for example. It looks like they repainted the doors. There's a cab. There are your buttons. Handicapped gong, whatever that means. Great choice. Here's your panel. Here we come to the high-rise elevators at the Westin Hotel in downtown Pittsburgh. Me too. There's a cab inside one of the elevators. They've been completely replaced. There are R5s now. They used to be Houghton cars. Then Schiller did the whole thing, the whole system over now. And there are 5 new cabs. 2 controllers do everything on these. There's your thing right there. R5, yep. Schiller Houghton. There's a view of downtown Pittsburgh. Ah, there's the golf tower right there. Copper's Building. Albany William Penn Hotel. One Oxford Center. 525 William Penn Place. And you can't see Oliver because it's on the other side. And you can't see Union Trust either. But pretty nice view. You can't see Roosevelt Arms either. That's a golf tower right there. And the U.S. Steel Tower right there. Alright, I did kind of ride the service elevators. Looks like they're in the process of being modernized. That's okay, though. There's still other elevators in the city that are original. At least I got one more ride on these. Even though I trespassed a little bit, but otherwise else. No, I didn't get busted or anything. David L. Lawrence Convention Center. The two Schindler cars that have those epic motors on them. I like the brails on P1. There's a cab. There's the parking elevator. This one just goes to the parking levels. It's pretty big. I don't think any of the freight elevators go to the parking level. Wow. It's pretty big. There's a view of the parking garage for you, those of you who like parking garages. Oh, the Schindler Hot escalators. Pretty nice view. There's some escalators. Here's the Wyndham Hotel. Looks like they're doing some work to this elevator. Well, they got new cabs, as you can see. Nice new cabs. They're not modernizing them. Somebody said they were, but they're not. It used to be Westinghouse, and then they moderned them out in like the 90s or something. But they didn't do too bad on them either. So there they are now again. And then there's your call station. Elevator lobbies on all the other floors, except for the lobby. We could say the lobby's luxurious too. There's the service elevators at the Wyndham. They kind of mess with them a little bit too. Sensor. There's your panel. Here's your cabin, the one elevator. Pretty neat. Westinghouse. I didn't ride it. Don't worry, I didn't ride this one here. This is the freight. I didn't ride it. I spotted though when I got lost in the base. There's a Wyndham. Now I head home. Okay, let's see. What's over there? International Airport, Erie, Washington. Hi, Otis. Bye, Otis. Sadly, I didn't get to eat there. So I was pretty sad. Weirton. 1 mile? Doesn't make any sense. I wish we was only 1 mile from Pittsburgh. That'd be nice. That's a cool truck. Yep. We're home now. Continue on. That's the end of Pittsburgh Day 2017. It was short, but it was okay. July 24th. Nothing really interesting. Except that our bridge is now broken. It's been broke down for 3 weeks now. I got a FedEx ground truck. I've always wanted to get that kind of FedEx ground truck. I see one passing by, but I couldn't get it. I finally got it though. And yes, some Schwantz guy didn't mean to, but he came across the bridge and he broke it. So, and they're going to fix it sometime, which I don't know when they will, but I'm sure it'll be better when they fix it. July 24th was an interesting day. How about July 25th? I stayed home the whole day. Please ignore the photos right there. Kids. I tried to tell elevator times that which is Skyvair, that there are free service elevators in this corridor right here. There's one there, there's a freight right there, and there's one right there. So what? I don't know if he was seeing things or not, but there's one right there, as you can tell as well. I don't know what it's for, but it's a pretty neat setup. Free service elevators all together. Westfield San Francisco has it, but you know, it's okay. Schindler Fashion Service Corridor. There's a service elevator in there. All right. And had a commercial about ThyssenKrupp on the YouTube. So it was pretty neat. All right, guys. Well, here now, but I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. I'll try and finish up here later on before I go back to school. But thanks again, guys, for watching this, and I hope to see you all later. Like, comment, and subscribe to Elevating Toronto by Toronto Elevators, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.